Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, everybody. I want to welcome everybody to another Power Plays Palace. Power Plays Palace. We back again. And let's get down to it. So yesterday we had our target set of entry at 681.60 to 682.20 with a 680.40. With our target price being 681, 684, 686. It's gonna be real interesting on this one. And on the put side, we have a rejection entered at 680, 681, 60 on the stall, and stoppable is 682.70. With our target 678, 80, 677, 675, 44. Okay, so this is yesterday's chart. Okay, as you can see, what happened in the pre-market was the chart. It continued to go down early, and then it got down here to 675.20 in the pre-market before it started to work its way back up a little over there to 677. So we opened up around 677, 678, and then we retreated all the way down here back to 674.77. And so let's look at this. So what happened yesterday was when the market started to go down, pre-market, it kept going down. Like pre-market, after we put the video up, this thing just kept going down. It's a huge gap here. It was a gap up. Actually filled that gap all the way. You see it right here? Like that overnight where this thing touched this 674, 72 down here, that level. Okay. Now I want you to see this. When it gapped up, it came all the way back down and it closed that gap completely. That's the line where it stopped at before it started to go back up. All right, now from there, from 674, after it came in and opened up at 677, 678, it started to pull back. It did. It hit a bottom at 674, 77, which just happened to be the bottom of that gap up area. Because you see right here, even though it's a 5 minute candle, if this was a 15-minute candle, for instance, then this would be one candle with that being the lowest point, or a 30-minute candle, or an hour candle. This would be the lowest point on that candle. And so it'll be this area. And I need to say that because sometimes, I use that 5 minute chart, but I want you to know, the higher levels are a lot more, you know, are not a lot stronger. So if you're on a 15 or a 30-minute chart, they're a lot stronger, and they give a lot of, stronger information. We on the 5 minute, we use that for a lot of intraday trading. So that's to get in and out of trades. So when you look at a larger time frame, if you're on the hour, 30 minute, any other time frame, 5 minute, other than like the 1 minute, that'll be the lowest point in that area. And then it closed this gap and then it started to push up. Now after it pushed down, it did push back up, made this bottom. It did push back up. And now I tell you about my open range breakout. So this is another reason why I use this. And so as it comes down and resets the market with this new low. All right, the open range is the first 15 minutes of the market being open. So you still have our box. So as it comes down and reset, but once it re-enters this area in the open range, you got a great red candle, but then you got strong green candles, another strong green candle overtake. We in the box. We close inside the box, and another green candle. Then we can target this next level, 678, 78, if you're playing it, after the pullback. But once it gets back into the area that we talked about on the chart, you can go back to the chart. And once it crosses over into the 680, 681 area, you could have still played some of this on the chart. Not all of it, but some of it. After it did that, if you were patient enough to kind of wait it out, you could have kind of seen where it was going. and then you have yesterday's high here, and then you see the pre-market high that it went back to as your target there, which is why we use these key areas. And then we go back up here, and now we establish a new high today at 683. So all in all, man, it was a very eventful day, but it started in the pre-market. And so right now it is 8:30. Right before the market opens, about an hour, so you can see what's going on in the pre-market today. So it's kind of consolidating this here in this 675 to 678 range. So you can kind of see what's going on. So let's look at our chart for today. And so what we're looking for is SPY can reclaim and get above that 678.86. That's the pre-market high right now. You want to enter around 679 to 679.50 with your stop below 677.80 with your target 680, 80, 682.20, 683.36. And if it goes up that area and then it rejects, and then you'll be looking at an entry around 678.40, 679. That's if it goes up and it rejects and stalls out. Put your stop above 680.20, and then you set your targets at 677, 675.20, and 674.77. So we be right back in the area where we were on yesterday, which was the low of the day. So that'll be the ideal targets for the day. And what you ought to do is stay disciplined, set your levels, and be patient. I know in the group, we actually, just looking at our trade patterns. One of the things we do is we try to minimize the overall number of trades we make during the day. Try to get maybe 1 to 3 trades in, good trades, set a target, and then try to accomplish it from there because we know the market can be volatile. Now, this is not market advice. This is not financial advice. It's just, some ideas from a guy who trades. But, that's one of the things you need to look at. Be disciplined, stay focused on your levels, set your stop loss, and then just trust what you see when you see it happening. If your stop loss is there for a reason, respect it, and you can always get back in a trade. And that's something I wanted to say because some people think that I missed the trade. Look, the market is gonna always go up and down, so you're always gonna have a chance to trade. So try not to chase them. Think about it on your free time, but don't allow it to make the decision for you to continue to force a trade when you don't need to. But that's just me today. We talking about it, man. We had a good day. So far this week, man. Let's get this thing going on this Wednesday, and I hope that this can help you. If anything in this video was a help to you, man, like, share, and subscribe, and if you got a comment, leave a comment and let us know how we doing. If you want to join the group, come over to Power Plays, the Discord, and man, join us, man. Have a good time with us trading, man. We ain't perfect. We not winning every trade. We not lying to you all like that. But try to be consistent so you can be profitable, man. And that's what we trying to do. All right, man. It's Power Plays. It's another beautiful Wednesday. Get out there and get you some money, man. Come and holler at us. We'll see you tomorrow.